Okay, guys, noble gas configuration and Lewis dot structure. For this assignment, I did include the periodic table that has all your orbital diagrams, like your S, P, D, and where they're located. These are going to be your energy levels. Are your energy levels, and then each color is going to represent what region, what sub-level you're going to be in. And then just a quick reminder, guys, you're going to be moving across as you're getting your noble gas configuration. These are the only noble gases that you should have in brackets, only the ones on group 18. And also one of the quick reminders that I want to say before I continue here is that once you get to your D sub-level, remember those are like your rebels. So those are going to start, instead of starting at number 4, you're going to start at number 3. Well, you're going to go down 1 sub-level. So that's all I have to say for that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with what you have here. So in your practice, guys, let me go ahead and look at your notes to answer these questions. But I'm going to go ahead and do the first one with you guys. I'm going to delete that. So basically, guys, I'm going to go ahead and it says identify the following elements. It has argon in brackets. So what you're going to do, as soon as you see argon in brackets, it's kind of like that noble gas is teleporting you to that noble gas. So everything that came before it, everything that came before argon, you don't have to worry about. Then you're going to go ahead and go to 2s, 4s2, 3d10, and 4p5. So you can go to 4s2, travel twice. Notice how once you get to the D, it went down in energy level. You're going to travel 10 times. And then 4p5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is your element. So that's one way to figuring out what your element is. A different way to figure it out, guys, is just to simply add your little exponents right here. 2 plus 10 plus 5. 2 plus 10 plus 5, that gives you 17. Plus, you're going to add the electrons that come from your noble gas, which is 18. That is your atomic number. When you add both of these numbers up, you end up with 35. 35 electrons, which also equals your atomic number. And that means you're going to go to atomic number 35 on the periodic table, and that's your elements. So here on your little search box, you're going to go ahead, you can go ahead and type just the symbol, which is perfectly fine. You can type in the whole name, lowercase if you're typing the whole name. But I do not want to see this as you're typing your symbol. Remember, your symbol has to have a capital letter. So if you want to do just the symbol, you just have to make sure that you include that capital letter. So I showed you guys 2 different ways as to how to find and identify your elements for the next question. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear all my drawings and show you guys a couple more so that you guys can. Let's see. Then if we go down to, okay, all of these are identifying it. Here we go. Number 6 is a little bit different. So for number 6, it says write the noble gas configuration for sulfur. So for this, guys, you have to follow the rules, your steps. You have that in your notes. So the first thing you're going to do is find your element, which is sulfur. The next thing that you're going to do is go all the way across towards the right and 1 up to go ahead and find your noble gas. Or if you want to go ahead and go 1 row up already and then all the way across, regardless, you're going to end up with the same noble gas. So your noble gas in this case becomes neon. So that's the one that you're going to go ahead and put in brackets. By identifying that noble gas, anything that came before that noble gas, remember, it's like you're teleporting straight over there. You don't have to travel everything that came before that noble gas. However, you still have to start and tell me how to get to sulfur after neon. So remember, once you get here to the end of the periodic table, we always come all the way over here and start from the very beginning. And over here, when I come over here, it's going to start at energy level 3. So that's my number 3. I'm going to travel through the S sublevel. Remember, blue represents your S. I'm going to move 1, 2, and I'm going to put my little exponent 2. Keep moving across. Because you're still in the same row, you have not moved into a different energy level. So you're still at 3, but now I'm in the P sublevel. Count until you get to sulfur, but also include sulfur. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. So my exponent becomes 4. Now, how are you going to type that into this box? The brackets, guys. Then you're going to put your symbol. Remember, it's only your symbol, so it has to have a capital letter. Then you're going to go ahead and continue writing 3s. Once you're ready for your exponent, you're going to click on this little box. When you click there, there's so many different options that you can choose from. This is the one I want you guys to concentrate on. Once you are ready for an exponent, you're going to go ahead and click on that. And once you do, it's going to become an exponent. So you're going to go 2. To get it out of exponent, you're just going to click any other place. We're going to put 3p. Once again, I need to put that exponent. So I'm going to go ahead and put 4. And that's it. That's how you write your exponents. So real quick, guys, if you kind of make a mistake, like, oh my gosh, okay. So if I keep going up, 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 that's fine, guys. You can just go backspace, or just click anywhere else and it'll bring it back down here. So don't worry about that. So the last thing that I think I forgot to do with you guys is I wanted to just kind of verify whether this was the correct noble gas configuration. And to do that, remember, we're going to add those exponents. So 2 plus 4, that's going to be 6. Plus, I still need to include the ones from neon, which is 10. So that gives me a total of 16. So when I look at the atomic number for sulfur, it is 16 electrons. So I know I did this correctly. All right, so that is how you're going to write your noble gas configuration. I'm going to go ahead and clear this now. And then I'm going to show you guys the last thing, which is the Lewis dot. So if you go to Lewis dot, once again, guys, you have your periodic table here. The only thing I did not include, guys, was the periodic table on the show your work part. So it is, like I told you guys, it is very beneficial if you have one printed out so that it could kind of help you. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly do carbon. Now I'm going to go ahead and do carbon outside so that you can see your periodic table and how I got to that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it in my show the work box. So for carbon, locate your element, which carbon is right here, atomic number 6. Go all the way across and 1 up. And that becomes your noble gas. That's going to be in brackets. Go all, or you can go up once and then across. It's still going to be the same noble gas. So my noble gas configuration is going to be helium in brackets. And then everything that came before it, you don't have to worry about. You teleported to helium. So that's where you're going to start. But there's only one way in here. Every time you go to the end, you're going to start back over here. So it's going to be 2. Number 2, that's why I'm putting a number 2 because of this. 2s, remember blue represents S, so 1, 2. Then I'm going to keep going across. I'm still in the same energy level, but now I'm in the P area. 1, 2. This becomes my noble gas configuration. So I wanted to show you guys using the periodic table how I got to my noble gas configuration. So my noble gas configuration is helium in brackets, 2s2, 2p2. Hope you guys remember that because now I'm going to go into the show your work parts. So helium in brackets, 2s2, 2p2. So I'm going to go ahead and clear my drawing. Then I'm going to go into my number 11. In your show your work part, guys, you need to show me your work. And what is it exactly that I want you to show me? Because it's completely blank. I want to see that noble gas configuration. Helium, 2s2, 2p2. I showed you guys how to get there. So on your show your work practice, this must be included in there. Why? Why do I want that included in there? Because then now, to get to your Lewis dot, to figure out how many Lewis dots you have, you're going to look at your numbers. Because both of these are number 2, I'm going to go ahead and add my S and my P's together. So 2 plus 2, that gives me 4 valence electrons. So when I write my elements, my Lewis dot, it's going to be your symbol. And then you need to have 4 valence electrons around it. Remember, you're going to go in clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for the show your work part, guys, I am looking for the noble gas configuration plus your Lewis dots. Why am I looking for the noble gas configuration? It's going to help you identify how many valence electrons or how many dots you're going to put around the elements. All righty, guys, so go ahead and complete this. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck and have fun.